And on behalf of us all here at Qantas and One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting Brisbane, we hope you enjoy your stay. And of course, for those returning, welcome home.
Suspicious persons, items or behaviour to airport staff, security or police. It is also important that you comply with any lawful directions made of you by security or airport staff. Brisbane Airport would like to thank you for your continued cooperation.
Saturday the 28th of October, and Stephen and I have just landed in Brisbane. This is my first visit to Brisbane, and it's very interesting to see the difference in the domestic terminal to Melbourne's one. It actually has a shopping precinct, which is normally seen in international departures. Leaving the airport terminal and making our way to the air train station, where we will catch the train that will take us into Brisbane City. That's our platform up there.
This is a Brisbane City and Gold Coast train, stopping all stations to Brisbane City, then running express from Park Road to Beenleigh, stopping only at Altandi and Loganley. The next station is the Brisbane International Airport.
So we're just walking down to the ferry about a kilometre from the train station.
Just boarded the Miramar and are about to head off to the Koala Sanctuary, and it seems to be very well supported.
An Aboriginal word meaning place of the giant rat. Yes, you heard me right. It links the city with the South Bank Arts Precinct and was completed in 2009. I will discuss that name later. The next is the William Jolly Bridge, named after Brisbane's first Lord Mayor and was opened in 1931.
That's where we're going to go. That's another big green pocket. Not exactly the suburb. I'll explain later on how it gets its name. The other well-known landmark in Milton, the Castle Main Group.
Here are two houses. Great houses of area. 100 metres, 100. Now that's a gas cracking tower, and it stands as a kind of memorial to the old gas works that used to be on site. These towers were used to assist in the conversion of oil into fuel, such as gas.
What kind?
This here is Chip, and Chip is an eastern barn owl. So much so that you can find barn owls on every continent throughout the world except Antarctica, which is a much harsher climate. So that face shape is specifically designed to act as their own personal satellite dish. That is why they're nocturnal as well. They're nocturnal because that is when their favourite food is awake. And that favourite food is mice. Now Bo is a barking owl. Woo! Now I do apologise, it sounds like my microphone's dropping in and out. Now those eyes are so large that if I was to put it into contrast for you, if we had the same size eyes sitting in our eye sockets, we would actually have big grapefruits sitting in our eye sockets. But he's going to show you how many gobbles it takes to swallow that mouse. She's just going to get the skull into a better position, and there we go. These features include forward-facing binocular vision to target their food source, so they can see very long distances, sometimes kilometres away. They also have sharp talons at the end of very powerful feet for seizing and holding on to that prey. They have a sharp, pointed and hooked beak, perfectly designed for tearing that prey into delicious little bite-sized pieces. So these raptors have come to live with us here at Lone Pine because unfortunately they suffered some kind of injury when they were out in the wild and they were no longer releasable. So now they've come here, we've created some beautiful training relationships with them, and now they're ambassadors for their species out in the wild. The reason that Spirit is a great ambassador, we actually have 2 eagles here that are great representatives for wild wedge-tailed eagles. He unfortunately suffered a collision with a vehicle. Now this is not uncommon for wedge-tailed eagles. They are very smart animals. They're very large. They have the ability to take down food the size of a grey kangaroo. So they do this by working in pairs or groups. They tire the kangaroo out. Maybe occasionally they'll get down there and talon it. So their feet have about 10 times the strength of a human hand.
Very thirsty. They're gorgeous. This sanctuary is so well laid out and so family friendly. Now you've got the right idea. Having a nice little snooze in the middle of the day, along with your rest of the family. We'll go and see the sheepdog trials. Round up the sheep. I think that's the star of the show. Making sure everything is in order.
Okay, we'll get this show on the road. Hello everyone, welcome to Lone Pine Flower Sanctuary and our sheepdog show. The ones doing all the hard work today is Kelly and our lovely Lucy. I guess they say one good working dog can replace 3 to 5 human workers, and with one dog having the capacity to work over 200 sheep by themselves, it just makes a farmer's job just that bit easier. Now this weaving motion that Lucy is currently doing behind the sheep, this is what we like to call natural balance. So Lucy actually naturally wants to stay on the opposite side of the sheep to Kelly. And again, everything inside her mind is telling her that she needs to keep those sheep in a nice formed group and also keep them right in front of Kelly. Now this does make it quite easy for us to move them while we're out in these large paddocks because we can basically rely on this natural balance and just keep walking because To make it safer for us, we've taught Lucy her left from her right. So she can go in a clockwise direction around those sheep. There we go. Amazing. Now we do only have a small amount of sheep with us today, guys, but if you guys just listen in, you'll be able to just see how incredible these dogs are, and hopefully you will learn something from me today. So let's see how Lucy goes with this first obstacle of the day. Beautiful. Nice and easy. There we go. Perfect. Good job, Lily. So, just learning your common cues of sit, lay down, and most importantly, that recall as well. And it's while they're this young that they'll start showing that natural herding instinct and will herd anything that they can get to, whether or not it be other dogs at the dog park, birds in your backyard, quite possibly your children, they'll herd anything. And then once they hit 2 years of age, they officially graduate from puppy school and will start on doing all that hard work out in the paddocks, because this is when they are fully mature with their body and they also have all those cues down pat. Beautiful. Now you also may have noticed that Lucy doesn't look like our average border collie. This is because she is the working breed variant. So her official title is an Australian tri-coloured working border collie. And basically what this just means is out here in Australia we do have quite hot climate and we do have quite tough terrain. So to help out the border collie breed, we've especially bred these guys with a shorter coat and longer legs. And that just basically means that it's going to help Lucy out in that terrain and also to keep her cool. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. See you later.
Heading up to visit the crocodile. The infrastructure here is amazing. All the walkways and boardwalks, they're awesome. Hello, who do we have here? Ooh, there's a fine looking specimen. Sonny himself. A beautiful koala having his dinner. Koalas will eat for about 4 hours a day, enjoying eucalyptus leaves, and then they sleep for the next 20 hours. So eat for 4 and sleep for 20. What a life. A lot of people refer to koalas as koala bears. They are not bears. They are closer related to kangaroos than to bears, apparently. The word koala is an Aboriginal word, which means that they don't drink. Very rarely do koalas come down from their trees to have a drink. got a baby in his pouch.
Climb me, that's the only problem. Hello.
They move very fast. Photo. They're very good, aren't they? They're obviously used to people. And they're getting treats, special kangaroo food. So they're enjoying that. So a group like this is called a mob. A mob of kangaroos. Oh, there he goes. And we're about to head back to Brisbane. It is a 70-minute trip back to the city, passing lots of beautiful homes and suburbs along the river. The Brisbane River, we've been told, is subject to flooding and has flooded many times, causing massive destruction to property. It is still beautiful and people still enjoy living here.